Hey Gwenters, I already filmed this video, but my microphone was set to 0 decibels, actually negative 83.0, which ended up in having no sound from me, which, you could watch if you wanted to. If you want to, mention in the comments, let me know. I do want to preview this video by saying I would love to start doing some giveaways to put some money back into my channel, but I need to get to 1,000 subs to do that, so please leave a sub if you like me, my face, or if you just are moderately interested in my well-being. Otherwise, let's jump into this. This deck is called Tributes. There were a few buffs this season, notably to Tin Boy going down to 11 provisions. And then there were a few other ones. Savala's Frightener went from 11 to 12, so he's now worth a few more points. And candidly, that was about it. This was the, I don't want to say like the best I could do, but this was a reasonable deck that seemed to be playing pretty well. I think the buff to Smuggle has made it a lot more playable for a lot of reasons. Yeah, otherwise, we're just using Furco and Casino Bouncers for the thin consistency. We're using Novigradian Justice for the same purpose. Furco on Novigradian, obviously. Then we got Bank for some consistency. And then the end round, you really want Fallen Rayla in here with Jacques, Tin Boy, Savala, Moriels, Ozar. All of those are good options. Salamander Mage is 3. I remember all these tributes go down by 1, and the boost value to Rayla also goes down by 1. So if you really were trying to like min-max her and had a bunch of good income coming in, then you might want, like maybe with Jackpot, you could maybe swap that around. But I do find that that 1 reduced cost is really helpful and helps you get some better synergy going. Note that if you play her as your 6th card played, so the Adrenaline 5 activates, this 3-point tribute will go down to 2, and she will get the boost, so she'll go to 7 points with Veil, which I find is pretty durable in the current meta. Heat Wave is obviously a problem, but there's not a lot of Becker's Rock Slides going around right now, so you don't really need to worry about that too much, especially in a short round 3 where she plays the best. All right, let's jump in, show you guys some games, and get this off to an exhibition. Alright, so biggest things to worry about in any Syndicate deck are to just manage your coin count. With this deck, I don't find it as much of a problem because you're not having as much income. You can run into pinch scenarios in round 3 if you have all of your big spenders, Moriels, Savala, and you miss Louisa. You could really get screwed there. Tin Boy still does, big row swipe damage onto a row. I think, without having to pay the tribute, but the tribute is worth 7 points to our good friend Fallen Rayla. So you do kind of want to min-max that as much as possible. We're going to try to just draw into Novigradian Justice. That's probably the biggest thing I'd suggest here. We'll take her. These guys aren't tributes. They just stick around to get some value onto some other cards. Alright, so not the best of options here, especially against Nilfgaard. We'll just try to add up some coins. Yeah, we miss Bouncers, we miss Furco. And those really are pretty important for the consistency. Cards like Arena Ghoul and these Renegade Mages have tribute cost 0. You still have to click the tribute just in order to activate it, but they are essentially free tributes thanks to the leader, as they otherwise cost 1. I wanted to get that new Gwent mug to prevent me from losing my mind while my opponent ropes, but no such luck so far. All been sold out online. Also, this dude's beard, man. He doesn't get enough credit for having that gnarly beard. The perfect storm is for them to get boosted, and then you can use Bloody Good Friends to ping it down twice. But Renegade Mage also serves this purpose, so same with Salamandra Mage. We're just gonna go for a little more coins with Coerce Blacksmith here. And you just want to sequence Salamander Mage before your other tribute cards. Salamander Mage, then Renegade Mage make good friends, oddly enough. Because this costs 0 and it'll get you 1 coin. Then when Adrenaline 5 kicks in, it'll be 2 coins. So you can you gotta spend money to make money. But if you're spending 0 money to make money, it's a pretty good option. Just kind of waiting for them to trigger this lamp, and then we can get the 3 hit here. Alright, so the opponent goes for the lock here. It's a little bit annoying for us to cap out on coins, but being round 1, we don't care all that much. I would have saved the lock if it was me. And Mage was the biggest card, so Ardfane Tortoise really comes down to benefit that. And I see Sunset Wanderers here, so we really do want to push this deck as much as possible just to bleed them out round 2, if at all. If that's at all possible for us. Alright. Lots of cards coming down, so that's fun. Alright, we're gonna save this one. Go for Bloody Good Friends here. And we're saving the Renegade Mage. We're on red here, so we have some flexibility, but we're saving the Renegade Mage because the Salamander Mage is gonna activate its Adrenaline 5, and we need the 5 coins to get the Muriels to kill the Dodric. If that's what we opt to do here. We might not, but it's good to have options. Right now, Tin Boy plays for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points of removal plus 4. So he plays for 15 points, just straight up. No tricky business. Just go for Dodric here. And we'll set up 1 bleed. Unfortunately, the deploys activate before the Adrenalines. I forgot this. It shouldn't work that way, but it does. Okay, they go to 39. Down to 28, and we go up to 28, and we'll just leave we'll do a couple damage here.
Sometimes beggars can't be choosers.
We can only carry over 1 coin regardless, so this works out fine for us. And now the secret is to just bleed the bejesus out of them. Hopefully we can get Casino Bouncers up in here. Alright, putting them back just so we can try to get... Oh my goodness. I'll try to get Furco here. I always pay the tribute for him, by the way. I don't even... Like, this is such an obnoxious card because you can accidentally click and just miss out on all of its value. Jacques is great because he pays for himself and gives you an extra coin. So he and Rayla make for good companions. Cleric is very similar. And we're trying to get the Thin here so we can hopefully get like Louisa Savala as a finisher for round 2. Alright, this is a nice setup for Marios. She does pay for herself, so we didn't technically need to do that. That was a bit of a misplay on my part. But we were going to go for the money anyway. Oh, thank goodness. That was a little stressful. Oh, come on. So much points. Put it on Zarthisius. Alright, Zarthisius is still the big target here. It's even bigger than Sunset. Cleric pays for himself. Renegade Mage is of no value, but it just gets us some points. This is a little late to the party, but serves the same thing. We lose a little bit of the min-max value there, but still good for us.
You miss one bloody lecture on portals, and it's your life.
I've never heard that line before. You miss one bloody lecture on portals, and it's your life. Don't miss the portals lectures. Yeah, I mean, so this Nilfgaard deck revolves entirely around a few cards, and if you can just force out all those cards, the opponent really struggles. Played against this with Goliath and absolutely demolished it by just forcing the hyper thin by one too many cards. We could have saved that there, but we'll just go ahead for the conversion instead. I think we'll hold the bank. Louisa has a tribute now as well. I think some people haven't used her for a long time, but you can use her tribute to make to give her zeal, which can be really clutch. Trash. Okay, fine. Okay, well, you know, not the worst, not the best. Ha ha! There's a hero in our midst. All right, they could have something big. We'll just have to see. All right, and then what we're gonna be digging for here is plainly and simply our good friend Furco. Don't really have a better way to spend here, so I'm just gonna save the point. We just need 2 coins for Louisa, so we'll save this last charge. We'll go for bank, see if we can get Furco down onto Justice. Hauser's Thunder is crappy, always has been. Come on, so we get 3 cards +1/+1. So we get 5 card look here. Come on. No such luck. No such luck. He was worth 1 more point than the... I guess they were earlier, so I could have spent 1 more, huh? Yeah, just bad luck here. Missing Furco and Justice. And missing Crown Splitter for Justice. Expect yen. There's yen. Onto a golem. Yep. And she still gets that refresh there. And he does have a 2 profit, and the rest is free, so we do get 2 coins of value here. And it's that draw that gives the opponent 4 points to get the win. Had we drawn Furco, that would have been open and closed. And the deck is pretty thin. It's not superbly thin, but it's pretty thin. So that was a little frustrating. We'll try one more. Within 1 draw there. Reflected in the night sky. Such a wonderful person.
Slow, ain't ya?
Slow, ain't ya? Alright, against Syndicate. This is probably not going to feel very fun if we're being honest with ourselves. And we'll put this back just so we don't brick. And getting all of this point play for round 1 is probably fine. I don't know, I don't have another word for that. No! Alright, so Furco does get you smuggle. I don't know.
We finish them, then I finish you.
I mean, it's a thin, so just take it. We have enough other crown splitters in this hand. Oh, I guess just one. I thought we had one. Oh, because I mulliganed it. It's okay. I mean, most people don't remove Furco out of spite. Just like one of the ugliest character models. I mean, you're getting 2 points of damage either way. I would have gone for the Furco if that was your goal. Just so you could prevent this. And before anyone asks, we are very intentionally not running Redanian because this deck does not live the bloated life of coins. As you've noticed, it doesn't make a lot of coins. It doesn't spend a lot of coins. Alright, well, we can't use the insanity on them because they'll just die. Fancy a game of Kaviri Roulette. Just getting our thins out, making sure we can get some better consistency into the future rounds. But with Witchfinder down, we're probably done here. Not a whole lot that we can min-max. When we've already got a bounty onto our 5-point Bloody Good Friends. Spending a lot for the bleeds here. Which is a weird thing to do. So we go down by 3 points, so if they're trying to go... Okay, that's fine. Now we go down by 4. If any desire... Yeah, I think we need to push them a little bit more. They haven't played anything. They haven't played any of their good cards, really. I mean, Witchfinder's good, but not great. Waiting for, like, Tunnel Drill, Freak Show, Scoundrel. Furco onto Novigradian Justice. But them spending with Bloody Good Friends here indicates to me that they don't have everything that they could dream of and more. I don't understand this. These series of choices are befuddling to me. This is a terrible play of Professor. Never do that. These are what the ghouls exist for, just to kind of push to stay up nominally in points. You can't play Scoundrel now because of Witchfinder. You miss out on that bounty value. Double procking the bounty with Professor onto that Bloody Good Friends made no sense. This is a good use of Graydon, but did you want to use Graydon now? I don't think so. Best thing about Fallen Rayla in this, especially now that Graydon's gone, she has Veil, so she doesn't get the bounty. Graydon can't kill her automatically. All right, let's see if we can draw into Savala, just so we have some short round flexibility. Just put that back. Ugh. Not the best. Miss Banks, Savala, and Rayla. Puts us in a bit of a pickle. Half expected dry pass here. Nope. I expect the 1, 2, 3 here. We'll follow up with Salamander Mage. Ever predictable. Let's do this first, though.
Only one of us will still stand by the end of the day.
Cleaver
I can't wait to hear your wicked flesh
or
sing.
Tunnel Drill? We need the single coin here just so we can use the leader ability to get 2. Freak Show is a great way to clean that up.
Salamander has no fear of fire.
Wish I would have kept that Renegade Mage.
I'm a dwarf for business.
Interesting. Expect maybe freak shows coming.
The time is sword and axe. The age of the iron storm is nigh. We've nattered enough.
Such fun. Alright, we get the flexibility on the other one, but I think we need this. Need Tin Boy for value here.
For peace of mind. King Beggars sends his regards.
Now, of course, Blacksmith should allow us to kind of min-max the value here. This doesn't come with a ton of points. You can kind of spend a little bit, but not the choice I would have made. He plays for 13, so we can use leader here to get the extra. Or not. Alright, we'll just have to play both cards. I mean, I have 2 cards. I don't understand why you would do this. Everybody gets to make choices, I guess.
Better than paying taxes.
Yeah, so if we spend both leader charges here, we would only get to the tie. So we're just going to play Mariels for the damage. Save the money. And just have to pray we roll into Rayla and Savala. Savala's kind of expensive though. Alright, we might need the money from the smuggle for Savala. Oh my gosh. No such luck, my friends. Crappy, 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 crappy. Had better days. Maybe should have. Oh, we missed, of course, Blacksmith too. Ugh.
The docks! Which way to the docks?
Just gotta collect your coins because it makes you feel cool. Expect. Oh, Sea-Jack will get some. Oh, they just barely get it by 1 point. Brutal. Such bad draws there. Such bad draws. We should have put back. Smuggle. Just thought we'd need the points for the coins for Savala. Is what it is. 2 like super close games, just by a hair, a fraction. When I played this for my last video, we got 2 wins actually, so a little bit frustrating. But I think you're seeing. I think what I'm most surprised by in this deck is that it plays rather well. Like, these have been 1-2 point losses, and all because we missed a super key draw in a relatively thin deck. I mean, a 7 draw pile at the end means you're missing 4 cards. I mean, like, you could sub in, like, Sewer Raiders if you're really feeling anxious about it. I don't think it's really normally necessary. Just having some bad luck, draws at the wrong time kind of thing. Let's see what people have done with Gurney and Mamuna. I think you've had to shed a few cards from that deck, unfortunately. Alright, we do get these guys here. So kill a Self-Eater. Alright, we'll put this back. That's finally the look that we want. But Tin Boy is super juicy against the long round of these guys. Question is he enough points? Elf Alex. Expected Griffin? Yep. Still think that play makes a lot of sense. Take the Blacksmith for the profit and some spending flexibility. Against monsters, we'll probably want that. You certainly don't want to kill this because it's just food for Mamuna, even though it looks nice from Ariels. Oh, jeez. Unless that's going to happen. I don't know why you do want to Mega Scope it, though. I think if you were doing Karen Theron to Mamuna, that makes more sense. That's a little unfortunate. It's a great way to get Sabbath, though.
Make way! Move it!
Perfect. Alright, let's just get a little bit of money here, and then we can pay for Mariels to kill her off.
Blueberries, blueberries. The lady of the woods.
Love to hear him beg for this. Not that it helps.
Don't want her hanging around through 3 rounds. Okay. Need 15 points. He plays for like 9. He plays for 10. 11. 12. Okay.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
Oh, I miscounted that somehow. Oh. Not the best. Well, a little sweaty there. Bleed Mamuna. Just Just looking for Savala at this point. Alright. It's not over till the fat lady sings, as they say. Okay, now we can sequence Rayla, Louisa, and Savala. Sometimes these decks run the lock, but I think if you're running Crones, Ratcatcher, She Who Knows with Griffins, that's probably not on their radar. But we'll take this anyway. This gets us to our exact number. Just remember, she's a Prophet 3 with a Tribute 2. So we actually gain a net 1 coin there. And it gives her a free boost. Fun times. Alright, we'll just go for the bleed. Go everything down except for Louisa and Savala at this point. Triangle within a triangle. Man, how do you squeeze that into a Gurney deck? Magic. We need the coins, so we're not gonna spend. Just trying to frustrate their options for Sabbath next round. Man, I had a bounties deck geared specifically towards killing Gurney decks, and it sucks against everyone else. And I never queued into Gurney a single time. And now that I queue into Gurney, I'm not using that deck as Syndicate. Oh, it was a Bincy deck, and it was a ton of fun, but just mediocre results. Come on with these draws. What is going on today? Missing Tin Boy, Ozar, Vivaldi, Mages. Blacksmith and Priest are income, so I'm kind of wanting to keep those. And this is some net coins, but not enough for me to care. Alright, so you have to add them up here. What the hell? Guess he is a relict, but... Okay, let's throw down... Bloody Good Friends are just good bait here. Okay, so you need to count them up. So we're at 2, 4, 6, 8. She can't spend. So we'll try to suss out some removal here. Just get some warm bodies. Although, I guess if we pay for her tribute, she's free, and that saves us some money that we can spend with Coerced Blacksmith. That is true. So we'll do this, actually. Take the armor in hopes that if there is a special card played, it's just going to ping against footmen. Alright, super annoying. Then we probably want... Oh, we can just spend 2 here. These 2 are both spenders. The opponent's going to take 1 more turn after us anyway, so we have some options there. We can just use bleeds. You can also just proc the damage onto Johnny. So much fun. Gotta love it. Haven't you heard? I make dreams come true. We still have 2 spenders. Barely get your 25. I mean, lucky for you.
Take no prisoners! No prisoners!
Let's damage this. Bleed. Bleed. Damage. Damage. See what the last card played is. Oh, Witch Apprentice. Solid. Oh, triangle within a triangle was very unexpected. Alright, well, you saw a whole bunch of close games. I promise I won 2 games when I filmed before. It is a pretty solid deck. Is it amazing? No. Is it proof that they really need to rethink what it means to buff cards like our good friend here, Tin Boy? Yes, I think that Tin Boy has to be played with Rayla for real value. Otherwise, he is 4 plus a 6 provision card called Lacerate. After Lacerate was buffed with going down from 7 to 6, that essentially made Tin Boy way more expensive. Some people are going to say, well, yeah, but he can do both rows. Yes, but the tribute for that is so expensive. That's worth a -8 points for you, right? If you were spending with any 1/1 spender, which is pretty much all spenders. Other spenders like bounty cards, Scoundrel being a good example, Tunnel Drill are really like 2-for-1s, 2 points per 1 coin spent. So in my mind, this is really he has to be played with Fallen Rayla to really be super well attuned to that new cost. Especially of Lacerate being so cheap now. That's what I got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Till next time, good luck out there. Have some fun. Keep on Gwenting. Bye for now.